the stream on Clown Time. Yeah, yeah. Chat ready with the L spam. Play the ad, still earning dust. Damn. He booted up rats. Thought it changed his fate. 10 viewers, 3 lurks, rest all AFK. Missed every roll, every fight, every gate. Only thing that crit was his view count gauge. I'm so poor it hurts. On repeat like a catchphrase. Shin cattle baggy like a digital ashtray. You cause a 6, tryna flex like a dragon. Cutscene longer than his paycheck lagging. Judgment on screen, but the judge was chat. Bro, in stream, we ain't watching that. No, I was on calm while it's still anorexic. Sub go stuck, looking straight, dyslexic. I'm so poor it hurts. Say it to your throat, just burst. Tie the tree green, but it never converts. Whole damn year, same 3 nerds. I'm so poor it hurts. New game, same set church. Praying for a whale in the kiddie pool search. In the line live, but the pockets in the dirt. Resident Evil, pocket still evil. Zombie bank account, flatline needle. Dead space run, man, that name so fitting. Empty like his bits jar. Tumbleweed sitting next to patient 33. He thought this my art. Still can't buy lunch at the discount mart. Stream recap, that's a tragedy report. Only highlight realism, crying I'm poor. No tier 3 queen, just bots in the lobby. Only real sub is his own all copy. Camera 1080, budget 180, chair doing better numbers than your VOD lately. I'm so poor it hurts. Say it to your throat, just burst. Tie 3 dream, but it never converts. Whole damn year, same 3 nerds. I'm so poor it hurts. In the line grind, but the grind don't pay. Nope. 6 whole games, 0 payday. Chat like, bro, you okay? He like, nah, I'm broke, but I'll stream anyway. I'm so poor it hurts on a loop like a curse. Every new run just making it worse. Pull up that recap, numbers look cursed. Whole 2025, but the bag reversed. I'm so poor it hurts.
What's up? Hello, fellow human beings planet Earth. How are we all doing on this glorious video gaming day? What's up, Jace the First? What's up, Dualis? And what's up, Debatron? I missed the recap stream. You're here. You didn't miss anything. It just started. The recap stream just started. It started right now. Oh, welcome everyone to the fantastic 2025 recap of the year video game musical broadcast brought to you by AI Music. Good day? I said good day. I said once I finish up some stuff. You don't have to sleep. Deb, you don't have to sleep. They've been telling you have to sleep. You don't have to sleep. I've been trying it out. I've been awake for 48 hours. I haven't slept a single moment. You don't have to sleep. I promise you. Just remember, Blueprints was your game of the year. No, that's absolutely not true. No, absolutely not. Here's the plan for today, everyone. What is wrong with you? I have not slept for 389 hours. Here's the plan for today, everyone. It's going to be a fantastic video game broadcast. As per usual, high octane, high energy, high production value. We're going to start by going through the clips from this year. we're gonna jump over to our game list and we're gonna rank these games. Then we're gonna see if any of these games deserve to be on our top 20 lists. Wow, crazy stuff. And once we are done with that, we will jump over to this little list right here, which I updated yesterday with 111 games. And we'll go through this. We'll see. We'll see which of these games that I wanted to play we ended up playing, and then we'll. I'll just be up in the corner here, what the hell? Then we'll see what games we might want to play for next year. Oh. Are the top 20 games you played or released this year? Oh, this is top 20 games ever that I've ever played. This is my top 20 ever.
Any bags?
No.
No.
Bold.
Thank you so much, Chase. We're looking for 71 Monterinos. Much Machado, Mikado, Monado, and Potato. Welcome back, buddy. Enjoy all three incredible emoticons. I missed the last 20 seconds of that wonderful handcrafted 2-minute song. Yeah, I paid some people a lot of money to make songs for this stream. Tiny screen. And that's making way too much. No, I'm poor. I'm very poor. Very poor. Well, you made beautiful art for me, so you know. We can't all do everything. Anyway, I figure we start at the start of the year and then we make our way up. I feel like that probably makes the most sense. I don't actually remember when we did our end of the year broadcast last year, but I guess we'll start with Yakuza 6, which we started the year with. How incredible is that? I like that I did actually start the year with a game, and I also started the year with this one, so that's cool. Alright, End Alliance. TED Talk on idle stances. I just have it up here, maybe? I don't know if... can I maybe zoom in? Oh, I can, nice. This is probably fine, right? Can I disable this? Listen, if you can relate to this, you used to work in your idle stance. In the gaming industry, we call this an idle stance. I've been working on mine. I usually like slouch a little bit sideways, and I do this. So I'm like talking to someone, I do this, just to kind of show that I'm like active and engaged in the conversation. And you can work on your own idle stance. So just like make something up. You can just like a. Oh, that's a good one. One of these. That's a good idle stance. That's a good idle stance. Yeah. My new idle stance is playing with these cards. I never edit the portrait properly when making clips. I don't think that's a big deal. Like, I should probably upload my clips to YouTube, like YouTube Shorts, but if I did, then I can edit the clips myself. The portrait. What's this one called? This one's called something. Normal playground restroom. Hey kid, can you look away real quick? I gotta pull my schlong out to pee. The hell? What the hell? What did that guy just say? What? Jesus Christ. Why not YouTube pants? Hey, listen, I like shorts. I don't know. Do a barrel roll. Underpan. Oh, shin, sa frenda. Oh, shit. That's gonna be. Can you imagine punching a guy so hard he just like breaks physics? Oh, I suppose this is the same clip. Just another day in Japan. Oh, hey, listen, this was so good I'll watch it twice. What's up, Blintz? In Japan. Oh, Shin sa frenda. I love the way he was like rolling away too. Wait, was this clip 3 times? Was this clip 3 times? That makes sense, actually. That actually makes sense. This one's just called Wii. Oh, Shin sa frenda. Good one. That was worth 3 clips. Okay, very easy fight. This should be... I think this was a very easy fight, if I remember correctly.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Yeah, very easy.
Excellent.
Okay. I mean, I'm just really good at the game, obviously. Where does Kiryu sleep? Let's find out. This sounds very well. Where does Kiryu sleep? There's the... Well... it just depends on, like, you know, where is that in his life? I like Kiryu act like this is normal. This sounds very well. Where does Kiryu sleep? There's the... it just depends on, like, you know, where is that in his life? Nice. Classic Dragon Engine. Is this just the same clip? Same clip, I think. This sounds very well. Where does Kiryu sleep? There's the... Good. It just depends on, like, you know, where is that in his life? I wouldn't mind that being like a default thing that happens to every enemy you kill. This is called Spread Too Thin. Oh. Hello? The hell? Yeah. Let me zoom it out 1 step, I guess. It doesn't really matter because this thing in here is scuffed anyway. You know what? They can only get you if you stop. That's how these games work. That's when they get you. It's when you stop. Okay? Okay. I had the S for spread. I was spreading him. Dude, I was so spread. I was so spread. I was spread wide. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine this without the game in the background? Get down. Yeah. Hello? Why can't I just click the category? I tried to go down. Yeah, get down. Nice. Good job. Good Arnold. That's a good Arnold. I tried to go down. Yeah, get down. Oh, damn it. Alright. Oh, right. We took a little break in the middle of... I love how the portrait mode is unsynced. Oh, really? But if I hit player, does it... Oh. Put on the first one, I assume. Perfect song translation. Ooh. This is probably true. I'm really good at translating songs. I love you, Nishiki. You might have been a pretty bad guy when I left prison for you. Well. And we fought together against that old guy that looked like a guardian. He had a thing in his forehead. He was not a nice guy. And now you had to die. Okay. That really sucked, but what am I supposed to do? Okay. Okay. There is a chance that you are still alive, I guess, because we never saw your body. Okay. Okay. I was cooking with this, what the hell? I don't remember doing that. I must have been very sleep deprived, as you can tell by my eyes. This one's just called Smile. Hey, Adeline, you should try smiling more. Oh, you think so? I see the unsynced. What is wrong with what the hell is wrong with that guy? Jesus Christ. The rear and smile. Okay, another smile clip. I guess me smiling is so rare. You think so? Why does this one ever show up when people do shoutouts? How's that? Pig jump scare. I don't see all of it, I just see the tip of it. You see that? I can just bear. Yep, okay, that's. Well. Yeah, there we go. What the hell? Jesus Christ. Singing 10 out of 10. Okay, another. Dude, I'm just really good at singing. I must be. You were my friend, and that was a long time ago, my friend. Yeah. Nishki, we used to play football behind the computer. Okay, I think the other one was a little bit better in this one. And now you're dead. That's true. Shot in the head. I don't know. That's true. F. I think I like the other singing one better. Sexy stripping. Ooh. Okay. If you're under the age of 18, look away right now. Okay, just look away for a few seconds. For 16 seconds. Oh, am I not sexy? Maybe I should take this off. What the hell is that? What does that guy do? Jesus, this was playing Exodus to someone. Okay, no title. Oh, it's Speen. I don't think the mention. Oh. Oh yeah. Barrels almost as good as. I saw him. Oh yeah, there he goes. I don't even see it happening. I'm not even noticing it. I don't see the mentions. Barrels almost as good as mentions. Like I just enter the Japanese space program and I didn't even see it happen. This is the music mock-up, right? Good one.
Somebody say I'm good girl with a drink and apple wines. Every man seems so happy to see me good. Do I look nicely enough? I got dressed up before you.
The Final Fantasy games look really good, I just realized. I didn't really think about it before. This kinda works. That was a good one. Singing fail. Wait, what did I play? Dude, I just took like a merry recap to all have fun. No, bye bye Deb. Sayonara. Singing fail. Couldn't be me. Oh Nishikiyama, I'm so sad. God damn it! I failed this stupid song that I was singing. Dude, how many weeks I tried to get perfect in the song for? Jesus Christ. Tool. Alright, we did the DLC for 16. Tool make. Okay, I like that. And that evilly laughs at Logan. Good meme. Enda attacks Sergeant Bro. Sergeant Bro, are you stupid in the head, man? Are you stupid in the head, man? Nice. Good one. I had to make sure I wasn't wearing the same t-shirt. Dumbledore angry. I was like, what, Dumbledore? Dumbledore, I don't understand. What did I do? What? I don't remember. That's good. Exercising with that, alright. Oh, missing midriff. A little bit of midriff.
Keep breathing. Now count slowly up to 10.
Two, 3, 4, 5. Tiny bit of inline midriff. 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh.
Okay, that was some great effort. Now let's all take a short break. If you're
Okay, Square. Listen, I don't care if you want to put me in the game. You know, like that's whatever to me. But you could at least like ask for permission. Well,
just what I needed to put that creep behind.
sorry about that. Dog's barking. 100. No, what did I say? What did I promise there? I promised something for 100 subs. Oh. Browser crash. GG. Oh boy. But only that browser, luckily, I guess. Oh, there we go. Okay, 100 subs. I will eat a doggy treat for 100 subscriptions. Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. Reasonable. I will do that. Pizza Pocket. All right. Hey, what's up, everyone? You guys having a good time today? Yeah, I'm having a good time too. Just out walking. Yeah. You're a little bit hungry. Yeah, me too. Let me just quickly reach into the Pizza Pocket. Oh. Oh, look at that. Delicious. Damn, there was a pizza in the Pizza Pocket. Right, back into the Pizza Pocket it goes. Nice. That pizza is still in the Pizza Pocket, by the way. And they're taking a peek.
If you're
Listen. It's not me doing it, it's Cloud. Cloud's the peeper. Remember when they used to peep in on Tifa's room? Alright, I don't think they let you peep. Where is limit testing?
stand there.
I'm just limit testing. I'm limit testing right now. Good. The exposure doesn't help me. The tilt doesn't help me, I don't think. Does the tilt help me? If I go this angle, if I go full this angle, doesn't that give me more room to... Oh yeah. And then all the way zoomed out, right? Now we have more room. I'm a pervert. Oh. Oh. She still has her dress on. The game is cheating. Wait, look at that. Yeah, true. She still has her dress on. They just took her shoes off. Uninstall.
Watch.
The hardest working streamer on Twitch.com. That's me.
You know what time that tour guide is getting off work?
Nice. Oh. We need to get back to this. I never finished this.
Oh, that's
Behind you, brother.
That would have pissed me off if I didn't.
Oh dear.
Get wrecked.
What happens now?
I'm in a corner.
I'm in a corner.
Accurate so far.
Right flank.
Never made me in a corner. Never made me in a corner. Never made me in a corner.
That was accurate. Tifa is what?
Damn it. I'm coming.
Okay. All right, Tifa, listen. 4-3-2. Okay, what's this?
So nice blowing skills too, short X. No, I'll listen. I'll blow anyone for any reason.
Okay.
I'll do it for free.
Oh. Well.
I'm not ashamed to say that.
Oh. Hey, that's awesome. What the hell? Andaline's greatest hit and platinum record, Big Sneezy?
I got to go Big Sneezy.
Well. No Sneezy? Oh.
Oh, that was a sneeze for sure.
What the hell? He is game.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go make some breakfast real quick. I'll be back.
Very true. I don't like this character. I don't like this
Alright, guys,
Kate
I'm back.
Sith character.
What's up? What's happening? How are we doing?
I don't like this Kate Sith guy. No support.
I'm not gonna support that with selling our notes. I'm not gonna do that.
I don't even know what I said. I can't even understand my own accent. I'm not gonna support Deb with what?
I'm not gonna support that with selling our notes. I'm not gonna do that.
Selling her nuts, I think I'm saying. Well, the game recognizes game.
Wait, could you be more of a slacker than me? But I
Oh,
devote
yeah.
all my time outside of roll calls specifically to playing Queen's Blood. Oh, I see. You're unemployed. Living the dream. No, that's none of my business.
Based.
You're a bigger fish. That's all. It was an honor to have played with you. I hope I'll have another chance someday.
Based. Win this.
Yeah, that's nice. I push a button, but we're good. Alright, time to just win.
Yeah.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Okay. That just a little setback. A little setback. Streamer finds out the harsh truth. Oh no.
No! The chocobos aren't real? They're just people in costumes? No! I thought they were real!
Oh man.
Oh! The chocobos are just people in costumes!
Oh shit, man.
Dude! Why did they put that in the game?
Sad, yeah.
Isn't that a little bit weird that I've been riding around on them?
Hey, listen.
No!
That's a hard thing to find out.
Well, at least Santa's real.
Okay, this is just called fact, whatever that is.
You can press M for cover manual. Fuck. Clip that right now. You can press M for car manual. Fuck.
Oh, this is when I
Just clip the first part, not that second part, please.
This is a microphone. That's a microphone test. I think.
Oh, sir? And from Power Manual? You can press N for car manual in the garage. You can press N for car manual in the garage.
Okay.
Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
That's good enough. We did it, Reddit. Load.
Barrett, please shoot your load. Yes.
Okay. Live meme reaction. That was a good meme.
What would you do if you met Enderline? I like to slap his bald head, share to slap his bald head. What the hell? What is this? Is this Patches?
Yeah, that's Patches.
Oh, it's a meme from this morning. Nice. Good meme.
Alright, over to we have one Disco Elysium clip. Jesus Christ, what a dead game. I should never have streamed this. Only one Disco Elysium clip.
That. Like, there's a puddle in the way. You see the person you love the most, and there's a puddle in the way. Narrator, I jump into the puddle and lie down so they may step over me.
Okay, so it's a Disco Elysium clip based on Slay the Spire, and I just realized there were no Slay the Spire clips. Awful games, both of these games, awful. But this one, look at the excavation of Hobbs Barrow. This one is great. 4 clips for like a 2-stream game. That's awesome.
I genuinely, no irony, no sarcasm, being completely serious for once, you know, completely just saying what I feel from my heart.
Yeah.
Believe that being bald is the worst disability that has ever happened to anyone.
I believe that.
I would rather be I would be a paraplegic rather than be bald.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just how I feel.
Yep, that's how I feel. I don't know. Real accent.
Arrived after a decent day's ride from Backwell. There's a curious place, local seem distant. I'm to meet my local contact tomorrow, so it will be an early night for me. I shall try to keep a diary of my stay here, and I'll give up on the day 3 of the excavation as usual. Despite the thrill of possible new discoveries, I cannot stop thinking about my dear wife and wonder if I should have left her in her current state.
Yep.
I must have faith that she will conquer the bouts of illness. True to form, my journal has been abandoned.
Yep, that's my true real accent. The letters, what do they mean? What do the numbers mean? I had to cheat on a couple of these, I think. The hell? Logan heard of that. Tormented Souls. One Tormented Souls clip? Okay.
Dog treat. Give me a second.
Nice. Alright, time for everyone's Game of the Year 2025. Clear Obscure. So far, Final Fantasy and Yakuza 6 had way more clips though, so I don't know about these being the Game of the Year, but...
For those who come after.
I didn't even see it pop up. Did you guys see it pop up there?
Top of this, points. It's like the start of the game, I think, right?
I didn't even see the second thing pop up there. Can I shadow play that? No, I can't, because my freaking shadow play isn't working, of course. Oh no.
Yeah, there was no second pop-up, right?
For those who come after.
Oh yeah, it disappeared, yeah. Flip.
I can't wait to find out it was all just a big dream.
Good one, Underline. Little kid explaining their favorite TV show.
This guy's attack is boom, 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 boom. That's one attack. The other attack is boom, 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 boom. And then you have third attack. Like, dude.
Yeah. Oh, wah, 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 wah.
I think 27 inch is like the perfect size.
That's true. I still think that. Full lingerie wee wee. The hell?
Font software is licensed under SIL Open Font License version 1.1 v Facepalm. Rare Obscure Expedition 33.
Okay.
All rights reserved to Zenfall Interactive.
Okay.
Oui, oui. Bonjour. Je m'appelle. Mon ami.
Whoa, he's cooking. Oh, that was a good accent. What the hell? Alright, one Pacific Drive clip. Dead game.
Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Okay, dude.
That could have been worse. Blueprints. 2 blueprints clips.
There are more mechanics to deal with your draw pool somewhere. Like, one thing I wish I never did was add another storeroom. Because when I added the storeroom, I was like, oh, this is like a great idea. But then in hindsight, adding another storeroom was a terrible idea.
Okay.
I was like, oh yeah, another storeroom. Cool, yeah, let's put that into the draft pool. And now I permanently have 2 dead ends that do nothing. I didn't put money into them because I was like, oh yeah, money's good. Money's bad. You get money for free in this game.
Okay, there's the storeroom. What the
-5.
the hell? Okay.
Dale's just also invite me? No, he didn't. He literally told me, he said, don't even tell him about it.
Yeah.
He said that you even knowing about that session ruins it for him.
Ooh.
Oh, Ribbon Jean. I don't
What
know
a-
what
what a
that's supposed to
game.
mean, but surely this is relevant for something, right?
Where cat smile?
Issue it as expiry.
I don't know. Maybe it's something in the Christmas set. Link it to me. I'll add it.
I mean, he was laughing while he said it too. He was saying, ha ha ha, stupid doinks, can't play games with his friends, ha 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 ha.
That's true. This happened. This is something that happened in
I'm
real
not
life.
even kidding. That's what he was doing.
Alright, Judgment clip time. Look at how popular Judgment was. What a great game. Little boy.
Got my penis in the convenience store. My bad. Your penis? I got a penis for you, little boy.
What the Jesus Christ.
Wait a second.
What the hell? Nice to talk to. Oh, I can see that emote now. I can see the my winter car Enda.
But since I don't want to actually give myself to men that way, I choose to work here instead. Jeez. It's a shame that society has put some of you girls in such a top position.
Yeah.
You really think so? You're weird. But you know what? I actually kinda like you. You're nice to talk to. Huh. You sure that's not just sales talk?
Ew.
Of course not. Don't be rude, and besides, you know I'm not that good at talking.
Okay, cat
You
smile.
sure about that? If you talk to other customers the way you did just now, I bet a lot of them would be happy. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, nice, we got double points.
Alright. Oh, okay, what the... Okay, I should wait for the end, I
But
guess.
since I don't want to act...
What the hell?
Oh, nice, we got double points.
What the hell? Mushi mushi.
星野です。大久保新平と面会できます。七福通り西のタクシー乗り場でいいですか？僕も今から向かいますんで。
わかった。ありがとうな。
can't even. So Deb, you're telling me that I can't be the boss at an office, and when a woman walks next to me, do this? Why can't I do that? Without that being sexual harassment? Okay. Okay. Why can't I do that? Random NPC sees the Matrix. Oh my god, please. That guy was like, yeah, like invulnerability mode on it. That guy was insane. That guy was crazy. Meme template, okay. Nice. Or you can do a smiling one, it could be like... Good one. There you go. Jesus Christ. Thank God no one knows about that one. Mortis can suck my bee. Mortis can suck my butt. Okay. True. Indica BJT. Oops. Whoops. The big Wrath of the Righteous time. There's one Wrath of the Righteous clip. There's no. Oh no, there isn't. Okay. I was gonna say, listen. I can expect like 4 clips from this, but no, sure. There's one clip out of 5 months of playing a game. That Woman's house. Oh, nice. He meant it 100%. What is this? My favorite clip, by the way. Whenever I send this clip, I meant 100%. Okay. And there's murder a 6-year-old. Yeah. And I would do it again. Okay. Nope. Yeah, I meant that. Yeah, that's true. Outstanding move, my liege. There's a little bit more. Oh. Oh my god! Hello, fire never hurt anyone. Except people standing in it. That's the thing about fire, everyone. If you just avoid standing in the fire, it just does nothing to you. Okay, another Pathfinder clip. How I feel afterwards, but I have a feeling this thing is gonna absolutely ravage my butthole. Okay. He's what now? I am the Colin Crusader. Okay. That's alright. Why were these 2 clips so relevant to each other? What the hell? Real and true. Well, look up in the line. I'm either here yelling slurs, or I'm yelling slurs, but they're from the other side, you know? Yeah. That's like all the variations you'll see of me. I'll still be right here. Yeah, that's true. Music. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Paste. Crusader Jam. I'm gonna try building a catapult right there. Scandalous. Also, guys, I have my own controversy coming up. Okay, don't worry about that. And it's gonna be a big one. I have a huge controversy brewing. It's gonna. You guys gonna hate me afterwards. It's gonna be super good, man. That's true. It is unimaginable what I have done. It's crazy. It's gonna be so good. Huge controversy coming up. Enter the bold tricks.
Can teach you, and number 2, people pretending it teaches you things that it doesn't. That's it. Where's the hate? If somebody does Tai Chi and they say they do it because they love it and they enjoy it, it makes them happy. They socialize. That's great. Do that. There are plenty.
Volume warning. I guess. Share. Download. Ah! Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh, stupid ass Firefox, dude. That's a goddamn Firefox. Okay. Listen, I gotta. This is the clip that. This is when Mortis clipped the clip that I was deleting. I was deleting this clip because it was loud, and then Mortis clipped the clip that I was deleting. Delete. Be gone, thought. Missaroni. Step number 1 is to fess up to it. Alright, I see. I remember this one. The truest clip in the world, okay? That's what I mean, this was the clip. It was when we watched like no, don't clip it, please don't clip it. We watched a trailer for Wolcen, and my microphone went like 300% for no reason. And then every time the clip popped up, people would like have their ears destroyed. So I deleted it. So I went to delete it. But when I tried to delete it, I played it by accident. And then Mortis clipped me playing the clip I was deleting by accident. Shorter. I'm gonna quickly BRB. I'm gonna grab some food. Okay. And we'll do the stuff. In this clip, by the way, very true what I'm saying. I'm the stupidest. Okay. Indeed. I may be original, but I'm not original. Good. Good clip. Dude, we're already in December. I feel like last year this took us like 3 hours to go through. Jesus, what a dead clip here. 10 out of 10 aim. Miss. Okay, miss. Okay, miss. Oh no. I mean, I just missed 3 times. Door closing sound. All right, this is. That's the crazy dude, the mad scientist, IRL Victor. Yeah, okay, gotcha. We're already in December. I gotta step up my clip game this year. Yeah, I've been thinking about having like clip competitions, but I'm so lazy is the problem. And I don't know what I would like give people. How would you serve as my asshole, little boy? Huh. The hell? How would you serve as my asshole, little boy? Huh. Motherfucker. Pathfinder as well wasn't very clippable. Yeah, probably. I mean, for sure. Nice. You're not going anywhere. Wow, that's me getting my head cut off. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, frame rate check. Yeah, this was bad. Bad times. Oh, we know they're gonna jump through the vents here. We know. What are we waiting for? This is a good clip. I already saw this. Because if this pops up during someone's shoutouts, they'll think their clip player is lagging instead of me.
Rig identifies the subject was junior engineer David Swenson. The subject was dismembered after falling into machinery.
Yeah. Okay, 2 more clips. We have Yo, and he found what? Yo. Look here. Look at this. My profile. Sex with Hitler. I look. I have that. Scroll down because I don't know if there's going to be porn on those pictures. I have sex with Hitler. What's wrong with that? Hydration check. Thank you. Big appreciation for that. I'd do it again too. 0 achievements. Yeah. He found what? I found way more sticky stuff after this stream. Oh god. Oh man. Alright, well, also maybe I can play Potion Craft today. I really wanted to play that. Maybe we'll get an opportunity to play it. Alright, everyone. We successfully went through all our clips, so now we have a good memory of all of these games, including Go-Go Town. Wait, was Go-Go Town this year? Why don't I have any clips of it? When did you play Go? There has to be a Go-Go Town clip, right? Go Town? Oh, there's just no clips of it. Maybe we finished it. Yeah, I think we played it at the start of the year. I think we played it once a week at the start of the year. All right, everyone. Here's let's put on some Summer Love. Look for my music features. No, thank you. You guys imagine if YouTube had like a percentage you could actually see or click, so you could be like, oh, I wanted that 5%. I would like it like, ooh, we have a notification. What's this? New subscriber, Stumpy 100F. Thank you. Someone liked your comment. Nice. Alright. 2 things left to do for today. We have to we're gonna talk about the games that we played. And then we're gonna look at what games we're gonna play for next. Well, not what games we're gonna play, what games I think I want to play. And also what games might be coming out that we could play. How I usually do this is I just go through this and I just judge the games based on each other, right? So I'll be like, did I like Contra more than I liked Go-Go Town? Now you say, okay, did I like Go-Go Town more than I like Yakuza, etc, etc. I'm here for the Endline Awards Orchestral featuring Flute Guy. That's happening. That's happening. There will be a musical at the end of the broadcast. There's going to be a musical. No, that no one saw coming. I think some games get a bit of a fairer shake for this, because if I play them recently, like Resident Evil, I remember them more. Because a big thing for me when I judge games is like how much I think I'll remember the game when I'm done with it, right? Like how memorable was that game to me? And for some games, it's like I couldn't even like tell you what the hell the game was about even like 2 months after playing it. Yakuza 6 definitely infinitely memorable, yeah. I guess we'll start with Go-Go Town. I'm not gonna look at what I rated the games, because that's kind of irrelevant for this. This is more just like an end of the year, like, hey, what games did I have the most fun with? What games did I have the most fun streaming? Not necessarily supposed to be close to any type of activity. I think Go-Go Town was fun. I mean, that game. It has that like weird like mobile game quality to it, but it was fun for the little bit I played it. Like, there are probably a lot of games in that genre I would rather play, like Stardew Valley, right? Like, you know, those. It kind of scratches the same itch as Stardew Valley does, but it's not as complex or interesting or I guess depth and complexity is the same thing. So, but you know, I liked what it does differently, and I think that stuff is something that a game like Stardew Valley could benefit. You know, not Stardew Valley itself, but like if you had a game of the same quality that did the same thing, that would be interesting. In this case, I'm talking about like it was cool to like make a town and have people like move into the town, and then you could, you know, have the people working in places in the town. It made the place feel really alive, so that was cool. And I was pretty happy with the end result of our town. Go-Go Town always looked to me like something developed for handheld or mobile. Yeah, exactly. And that's like the one thing I have against it. It's like it's a very small and very simple game with extremely simple mechanics, and the only real satisfying thing to do in the game was to build the town. But even that had some like frustrations, right? Like They might have fixed this now because there was update in the game, but it was annoying to have to like run around and turn in specific materials to get those coins to buy like special stuff for the town. Like if I wanted like, oh, you want this lamppost? Well, you better go do this hand in over and over again. It's like, yeah. But I still really like the design of the town. So overall, good game. I don't remember too much from Contra. I remember it being a difficult game that once again had 800 bosses at the end, but you know, it's a retro game. Like you get what you pay for there. It's a game that's older than I am. I think, right? When did Contra come out? Contra release date 1987. Older than I am. Oh. I think so like I said, we'll just go down game by game and judge them like that. That's what makes most sense to me. So like, do I think if I look at Go-Go Town, look at Contra, which game am I more likely to play again? Go-Go Town, easy choice. Do I think Go-Go Town is a better game? I don't know. I think I think Contra is a fun game that I enjoyed playing once. I think Go-Go Town is something that I could ostensibly see myself returning to, so that's how you say that one is. Yakuza 6: The Song of Life. The thrilling conclusion to the Yakuza franchise. Starring such incredible characters as Kiryu and this was the Yamato game, right? This is the giant hidden boat under Hiroshima game. Yakuza Like a Dragon, yeah. As will probably be the trend this year when I replay Yakuza 7. Hello, Idret. As will probably be the trend when I play Yakuza this year is like, I have a love-hate relationship with the Yakuza games. I enjoy some of the character moments. Don't forget the cinematic masterpiece that was Onimitsu-kun. I enjoy some of the character moments, and I enjoy some of the mini games, and I enjoy some of the like collectathon stuff. But I think like the writing is pretty subpar. I think a lot of the side stories are like a genuine waste of time, and I don't think I've just extended a difference in that regard. I think maybe my second favorite moment in the game. My first favorite moment in any Yakuza game is Majima on the roof in Yakuza 0. That's like, that moment is so good. Gives me chills every time. Great moment. 10 out of 10, no complaints. I think my second favorite is probably the Kiryu standing up moment in Yakuza 6. YouTube, I want to go to. What? The hell? Why did it open the second copy? Jesus Christ. AI will fix this. Why did it do that? We already watched this once on stream, but like... Kiryu getting his ass beat until his friends show up and save the day. This is a great moment. This is a 10 out of 10 moment. Okay, I just got some like weird ass AI recap. What the hell was that? Huh? They are Yakuza 6.
後でみっちり説教したるけ。あんたら立てや。立ってつかさい、兄貴。兄貴。
That guy's dead.
立て。この死に損ないが。
Oh shit.
誰に喧嘩売ったか。これからたっぷり思い知らせてやるぜ。ふざけるな。
That's such a good line too, because that feels relatable to every, like, that feels like relatable to anyone that picks a fight with Kiryu. It's like, this is one of the traits that I like a lot about characters like Kiryu. Is one second. One thing I really like about characters like Kiryu is Fusakena. It's this like indomitable will to defeat anyone if they like wronged you or did something wrong to people that you love. Like in Kiryu's case, it's like if you know if anyone harms Haruka at any point, it's just gonna be game over. That's like, you know, you can imagine Kiryu going the like Kratos route, right? Where it's like Kiryu tries to avenge her or whatever, and then they kill him, and then he just fights his way through death and comes back. Like that's like the level of like fuckery that you can imagine Kiryu going through. But yeah, it's just a really good moment. It's that moment at the end of Yakuza 6 is like one of those like play. You know, I'll be like, you should play through all the games just for that moment, unironically. But the games still have a lot of the same problems, right? Like what I was reminded by here is like it sucks that you know these dudes are just random characters you met in this game, right? They don't really have a lot of emotional weight because you never encountered these dudes before this game. They showed up for this game specifically. It's one of those moments where if you know if they had a cohesive plan for all the games through 6 games, and these are characters that you had maybe met before and talked to before and interacted with throughout the 6 games, that would have probably been way more impactful. And there's a lot of stuff like that, right? Same with that guy was like a reoccurring villain or something, but instead it's just like a guy that shows up in this game, right? So some stuff like that, but it was like, yeah, Yama, Sejima, and Majima. Yeah, exactly, right? Imagine Daigo, yeah, with gun. That's what I mean, right? Like if, and that's probably one of my biggest. Like I think this is a problem with how they do the story, right? Which is I guess from what I've heard, and this is just complete anecdotal, right? But my impression is that they make a Yakuza game. They're like, hey, maybe we can make another one. They're like, oh, we can make another one. And then make that one. Can we make a third one? Like, oh, we can make a third one. They don't really have like a cohesive idea for bringing Yakuza 1 to Yakuza 2 to Yakuza 3 to Yakuza 4 to Yakuza 5 to Yakuza 6. They kind of just make a game, and they're like, oh, let's make another game. And then maybe some characters return, maybe they don't. And it's not really cohesive, and they don't have a good cohesive storyline with the same characters that reoccur over and over and over again, right? Like there's a cool moment in Yakuza 6 relating to Daigo with Kiryu, where there's like a letter, right? And you're like, oh shit, that's really meaningful. Then you're like, this could have been way more meaningful if Daigo and Kiryu actually spent a lot of time together throughout the games, rather than just being like, oh, we were together for 3 hours throughout this 300-hour journey. I'd be down for the Yakuza Universe reboot. I think like they have all the building blocks for it. They just didn't do it. So, but with that said, still really strong moments, especially in Yakuza 6. A lot of strong moments. So that was cool. Don't necessarily care about how the games ended, but definitely above Contra for me, and I would say above Go-Go Town too. Just a very strong. The fact that I can remember a specific moment from the game that I thought was really impactful, a couple of moments, that would be like a moment that stuck in my brain. I think it's really good. So super good for that game. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, dude. It doesn't even feel like I played this game this year. That feels like one of those games I think it's because I had to like go through all the like reinstalling Windows and stuff during that time, so I was giga stressed. But they don't do a Kiryu Nishiki game set in high school like Yakuza Bully. Hey, never too late. I can see them doing that. I think Rebirth was a super solid game with like an unimaginable it's like a crazy scale that I just like could not have predicted how big that game was going to be in a good way, with a lot of side activities, pretty intriguing combat once I got the hang of it, which I didn't necessarily do the first time I played Final Fantasy VII Remake. And like an overall good story. I thought the story was pretty good. Wasn't a big fan of some of the characters in it, but overall I had a pretty good time with it. So I think it's good enough that one, I'm excited for the third game in the series, which I don't think I was too excited for Rebirth after playing Remake. I was kind of like, Remake kind of left me a little bit like, that was good. Like, I had a good time, but you know, what's the deal here? This one was like pretty intriguing, had a lot of good moments, and it made me once again really interested to play the original Final Fantasy VII, which we're doing once we're done with whatever this entire franchise is. But yeah, I think the most impressive part about this game is just how much content they packed into it. Like, it's a crazy content dense game with content like. It's what the Yakuza games should be, right? Where all the content is like, it's like actual huge separate game mechanics that feel meaningful and interesting. Like the Chocobo racing in this game could be its own Chocobo racing game. It's not quite at the level where it could be like its own single player game, of course, but it's pretty close, which is awesome. And there's a lot of stuff like that in the game, which is really cool. I super enjoyed that. So I think. Better than Contra, definitely. Better than Golgotha, definitely. And I would put this above Song of Life as well. I don't think it had any standout crazy moments to me that are gonna like reflect in my mind over and over again. Like, I can't think of any moment where I was like, whoa, that was a crazy good moment. There were probably a couple of them. So yeah, Yakuza definitely wins the moments, but I think 7 wins like as like an overall game package. It actually has like a cohesive story. It actually has like relatively meaningful side quests. It has a bunch of like things going for it. It's like what if the gameplay and the story in Yakuza was good? All right. I actually thought about Slay the Princess yesterday because I was thinking about like games that didn't need to be games, and if Slay the Princess qualifies as one of those, and I don't think it does, but I think I really enjoyed Slay the Princess. I thought it was a really good game. Super interesting narrative. A lot of different paths you can go. People have very different experiences with it. Super great voice acting, like a really top-notch voice acting. A game that definitely, like, if it wasn't voice acted, would be significantly worse. Did they even were these guys even nominated for anything in terms of like voice acting? Slay the oh my god, Jesus Christ! Do you want to see the weather for your location? Oh my god, I'm in New York. Oh wait, you guys can't even see this. Oh, thank God. It almost underneath the camera there's like a weather indicator that says like a location, but it says New York. I almost lost myself. Oh god. Oh my god. Jesus. Regular Richard, who voice acted this? The Horror Game Awards. Jonathan Sims? Why did you invade Venezuela? Listen, It will all make sense in time, everyone. You just have to sit back and relax. But let me just, I'll give you a hint, and it has the number 3 in it, and it's related to radioactive material. And let's just say that the Venezuelans were keeping it hostage, and I've now liberated it, and then you will know about it soon. Jonathan Sims. Who plays the lady? Voice actress. Nicole Goodnight. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. There's been some stuff. Oh, she has a Twitch channel. Does she actually stream? What the hell? That's cool. Wait, does she actually stream recently though? Oh. Okay. Is this the same person, you think? This is a VTuber. I wanted to see if they won any awards for this. I don't think they've ever nominated at the Game Awards, right? Anyway. I thought the voice acting performances were stellar. I think the paths were interesting. I think the only I don't remember if I had a problem with this or not, but I feel like the only problem I had with the game is just the like constant backtracking, no like notes you have to keep about things like, oh, I went this path and then I went that thing, and then if you go this thing and then go this way, then you get this thing, and then you know, so there was a lot of stuff like that. Like I missed a bunch of scenes in the game because they required you to do very specific things in very specific orders to get the characters out. But I think definitely Stellar Princess is better than Contra for sure, better than Go-Go Town for sure. I have to assume I rated Slay the Princess higher than Yakuza 6. I'm not sure if I did or not. But ultimately, do I think one moment in Yakuza 6 makes this a more memorable experience for me, like right now? I do really like the Smitten. I think maybe the Smitten wins me over here. I'm actually interested to see which of these games. I think I must have rated Slay the Princess higher, right? I think if I think a good way to look at this is like which game. If I was gonna watch someone play one of these games, if someone here said, "Hey, I want to stream a game," which one do you suggest? Yakuza 6 or Slay the Princess? I don't think there's like any debate. I would rather watch Slay the Princess. I'm not watching someone play through all of Yakuza 6 for one moment. I'll watch them react to that one moment. I won't watch all the entire playthrough though. What were my ratings for these games? Slay the Princess is a 9.2, yeah. 10.3. That makes sense. I mean, Slay the Princess, it's just a very, very well made game overall. It's very. I've been watching a friend play it, and it's one of those games that like it's really, really fun to watch people play it after you played it, because you kind of know, especially if you're like a first playthrough. Because you kind of know about some of the narrative twists already, and you can kind of get to see them react to what's happening in real time. All right, listen, guys. This will, you know, we've all heard the news before. Baldur's Gate 3, best RPG ever made. And what can we discern from that statement? What is the primary thing that we as people can discern when someone says, Baldur's Gate 3, it's the best RPG ever. Oh my god, this is so good. The story is great. Oh, I love the characters. Blah, 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 blah. The Sextiles, no. We know that they just haven't played Disco Elysium. That's just, they just haven't played the game. And you know, there's something wrong with not having played every game in existence. We just know that anyone that says Baldur's Gate 3 is the best RPG ever made, they just haven't played Disco Elysium. That's how simple that is. Disco Elysium, bar none, one of the best games I've ever played in my entire life. Insanely compelling characters, from the main character to Kim, which is just like the best sidekick in literally any video game. It's like I was playing the fuck up cop that made weird choices, and I genuinely felt bad disappointing Kim. It was just that genuinely just didn't feel good to me. Like, Kim is such a good character, and obviously that's a lot to be said for voice acting here too, right? Like the fact that I played the fully voice acted version of the game, I can see people not playing that version and having a completely different impression I did. Because as you was found of the Baldur's Gate 3, having voice acting is just an insanely good choice in games like this, right? Like, Disco Elysium without voice acting, probably not as compelling. With voice acting, 10 out of 10, love it. A lot of incredible moments, great narrative, great story, great world building, cool choices that seem to have cool impacts on the game. A lot of compelling characters. Actual RPG choices, what gear you're wearing, change your stats. Huge talent tree, all the like different voices that talk to you and how that mechanic works. Super interesting. Love that. Love the idea that you can, like, you know, it's funny that I have some frustration with it, of course, but it's funny that, like, you start a game out and you think the voices are like your skill checks. So I react based on the voices' skill checks. But then you learn that no. You aren't evolving yourself. You're evolving the voices in your head, and those voices can be wrong. They can just be wrong. And if they win a role, they can lead you down a wrong path because they're wrong. which is just a great mechanic, honestly. I know I hated it for that. What voice did I have again? That, like, was just like lying to me. Was it persuade? I don't remember. I went for some voice that I thought was going to help me do things, but it's just like a bad voice. I think it was persuasion or something. I can't remember. And it just like persuaded me to do dumb stuff. But yeah, like, overall fun mechanic. Overall, a lot of great moments. I will never forget the putting the gun in my mouth and saying, "You made me do this, you bitch," or whatever moment. That's like, can we find that? Shoot self scene. Oh. What happened to my hands, sir? Killing yourself in front of the Hardy Boys. This moment is so good.
Establish authority. Yes.
So you convince to establish authority. Or first of all, I also never had the portrait. So to establish yourself as a macho man, you have to fail this test, and then you can get Kim to give you his gun.
You think it is either?
What in the name of fuck are you doing?
Bad.
Everyone, calm down. This is only a demonstration.
I don't want to give you my gun.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
Easy, Shanks. I want to...
The pressure in the room. The index slides into the trigger.
Put the barrel... Your fingers wrap around the handle. The index slides into the trigger loop. Do it. Go on. Good. Now put it in your mouth. And then... You put the gun barrel in your mouth.
What are you doing?
Genuine panic flies across the lieutenant's face.
Fellas, you getting any of this?
That's one. I'm going to kill myself now, you fucking whore. Pull the trigger.
He's not gonna off himself. Come on.
No. He'll do it, too.
There you go. The ranged cop kills himself. That moment is gonna stick with me for my entire life. Yeah, just a really, it's just an insanely solid. It's an insanely solid RPG experience with enough variation for it to be playable multiple times. Like I watched a lot of Ezekiel's playthrough of it, which I super enjoyed. He made different choices than I did, which creates different outcomes. And it's also a short enough game that like it's actually replayable, right? Like we played Disco Elysium for what was it, like 30 hours or something? 40 hours? 50 hours. So that's like stream time, right? That's like me. That's me playing it and streaming it. Or probably takes you like 30 hours to play normally, right? So it's a perfect RPG. You could play through this game 6 times, and play through Baldur's Gate 1 time, literally. I replayed it a few times. Yeah, and when you replay it, it probably takes less time, right? Especially if you kind of know where to go and where to get right is what you need to do. So it's just a really, really solid game. And I mean, listen, better than Contra, better than Gogotan, better than Yakuza, better than Final Fantasy VII Rebirth by far. I mean, just an insanely good game. Just the main character, Kim alone, super great. And I read some some stuff about, you know, I read some things that can happen in the game, like a person that can become your cop body. I'm not going to spoil it for people, but there's a character that can alternatively become your cop friend in this, which is awesome. There's just a lot of cool stuff like that. So, Excavation of Hobbs Barrow. I barely remember playing this game. This is one of those games that you play, and I remember having a decent time with it. But then, you know, it's like, does it have any sticking points in my head? Not really. I remember having like a weird, we were like in a mental asylum ending or something like that. That's like pretty much it. It's a solid game for sure. I don't have much to say about it though. Like above Contra, sure. Above Go-Go Town, probably not. I think it was an overall decent point-and-click game that was like relatively interesting. Have you seen how much delaying introspection corpse can create so much more content? I was able to get entire history, name, and everything about the victim before taking off. No, I haven't seen that. But that's what I'm saying, right? It's just like it's a crazy deep RPG with insanely good writing that that really allows you to explore different ways to get to the ending of the game. And I don't know how much the game really changes, like in a macro way, but I know that in the micro way, there's a lot of like small things that can be different when you get to the end, which is super awesome, right? Just an insanely good RPG, like way better than Baldur's Gate 3. It's not even close. They're in different universes. Just the character writing and the story writing alone, just completely different universes. And I thought Baldur's Gate 3 had great character writing. Story writing was garbage, but alright, Papers, Please. We played another Papers, Please like this year, which was called Not Tonight. Papers, Please was great. This is a super good game. Took me a while to get it. Took me a while to play it. And it's obviously a little bit of a depression simulator with the money stuff, but when I learned how to like do my job, then the money wasn't a big problem anymore. Really compelling. Not much to say about it. Like it's Papers, Please. It's a genre-defining game where you run a border booth and you have to make choices and you have to let people in. You have to look at passports. We had no Papers, Please clips, did we? Maybe a bad game. Wait, did we have any Disco Elysium clips? Oh, we had one, but it was the Sailor Princess clip. Anyway, I would put this Papers, Please like above Yakuza 6 for sure. I think that makes sense. I think once again, Yakuza 6 has a more memorable moment for me, but Papers, Please is a more solid game, right? I'd rather watch someone play Papers, Please for the first time than watch someone play Yakuza 6 for the first time. Personally, that's where I'm at. I don't think I watched any of these games. Well, now you know which games to avoid and which games to go watch the VODs of. Tournament of Souls, I thought Tournament of Souls was that's how much of anything content I watched this year. Tournament of Souls was actually a really, really, really solid Resident Evil like. I had a pretty good time with it. You know, overall has like a pretty nonsensical story. Gameplay is what you would expect from a game like this, but I still remember playing it. I still remember some of the moments from the game. I remember the ending from the game. So, you know, from that perspective, I had a pretty good time with it. I actually look forward to playing the second one, which came out this year. I was thinking about playing it for my horror, came out last year, but I was thinking about playing it for my horror games, but they were still patching it. There was still some like we fixed some bugs for people getting hard locks and soft locks. So I was like, let's wait a little bit. But overall, this is a super solid horror game. It's a solid Resident Evil like. Definitely a game that I could like recommend people play. Has some interesting narrative choices in it, so overall decent. You're still my top watch stream. Yeah, I appreciate that. Listen, people don't have to tune in for everything. You know, when you variety stream, then there's just some games just aren't interesting, and that's completely fine. Especially when you play one game for 6 months. Above Contra, sure. Above Expedition of Sparrow, sure. Above Go-Go Town, sure. I'll probably put it like right below Yakuza 6. I think Yakuza 6. I think the Kiryu moment at the end of Yakuza 6 and some of the other stuff as well. It's not just that. I think that still sticks out more to me, but I feel like this is a solid place for on the list. All right. Everyone's game of the year: Clear Obscure Expedition 33. I like that maybe the only reason I ended up playing this game this year was because I was going to play, what's that game called? Days Gone? I was going to play the new version of Days Gone that just released. I go on Steam and I see, there's some problems with it. Like people are having audio problems, they're having graphical problems, they're having bugs. I was like, you know what, let's just wait a bit. What do you play instead? Clear Obscure came out, people were, like, there was some buzzing about it, like, oh, it's a really good game. So I was like, you know what? Let's just play this game. I added it to my list. Let's just give it a quick try. And oh boy, did I not expect the game to be that good. I think I kind of got lucky because I hit the game before the huge hype for it, right? Before everyone was like, oh shit, it's the best game I've ever played. Oh my god, it's incredible. So I kind of missed. I didn't go in with the craziest expectations ever. I went in with pretty high expectations, and the game kind of immediately met those expectations, so that was cool. But yeah, I probably hit the game at a good time, so I didn't become a Baldur's Gate 3 hater like I did with Baldur's Gate 3. I think there's some stuff in hindsight with the game where I'm thinking about it, where I'm like, I didn't enjoy this stuff too much. But ultimately, for me with games, usually it's like, I guess there's like 3 worlds. There's a world where I love the story, the characters, the world building, and things like that. The things that are like not necessarily a game, but they are compelling stories that are told in a game format. And then there's the part where I really like the mechanics, right? I think the mechanics are incredible. So like if you look at story world building stuff like that, like Clear Obscure, definitely a story world building characters game. And so like Death Stranding, definitely like a mechanics game for me. I didn't like the story in Death Stranding, but I love the mechanics. I didn't like the mechanics too much in Clear Obscure in hindsight, but I love the world and the story and etc. Right? And then it's a world where those combine into a perfect package, which rarely happens for me, but it happens from time to time. And I think the most compelling thing for Clear Obscure with me is the story. I think the narrative is incredible. I think I was intrigued the entire way through. And there's some sad moments in the game, and I said this while I was playing. I was like, this is really sad, but I'm just like, what's happening? What is this? What does this mean? What, like, does this mean this? But this is one of those games where I would go and watch people react to moments. Like I'll watch like this person reacting to this moment in the game, this person reacted to that moment in the game, because there are so many visceral, emotional reactions that are just awesome to watch. Like I just love watching people get that emotional about something that I enjoy too. Like it really, it fills my heart with joy and sadness. So it's one of those things where it's just like I will watch like compilations, like people reacting to this thing, and I'll just watch like 3 hours of people just playing the game and reacting to like a single moment, basically. And it just had super well written characters, like a great narrative, just an overall strong package. I think in hindsight, the gameplay is not as fun as I had with it originally, right? Like when I was playing it, I was like, oh shit, I want to play this game again. I want to just like play through the game, try different builds, maybe do like a one character only build or whatever. But kind of the more I look at the game and the more I think about it and the more I watch other people play it, I'm like, the combat in the game is passable. It's good. It has some merits to it, but also it's also very much one mechanic that matters, which is parrying. It's like if you can parry, you can do anything. And any build that you do in the game is going to be based on your parrying anyway, right? Like no matter what build you're doing, you're parrying. It doesn't have any like build variety beyond that, right? It's like you are parrying, you're parrying. What you're doing between the parrying? Well, you're doing abilities, but you're still parrying, right? Or dodging. Which, you know, that's probably something they can improve on in the future with another game. Because it's not that the game doesn't have build variety, it's just that no matter what you're doing, you're parrying. I'm dodging because I want CEO to cringe. God damn it. I thought I put that in... I thought I put that in here. Oh no, I put it in my Google Drive.
Whenever we see someone dodge in the studio, we are all face palming ourselves. It's not supposed to be a thing. People who parry are clearly superior. There, I said it.
I think the one amazing. I think the one. This is not a problem with the game. What had disappointed me about Clair Obscur, which is the same thing that kind of here's some meta narrative, okay? Also, I'm looking forward to playing it in 3 years when the hype is over. Exactly. What hasn't disappointed me so far are the developers. The Clair Obscur developers seem like great people, and this is like an endline take. What I like so far about the Clair Obscur developers is that they haven't weaponized their success yet. Larian have weaponized their success. They've taken their success and they've turned it into a weapon, and they've created feral fans that relentlessly attack other games and use Baldur's Gate as like a battering ram to yeah, they use their success to put other people down, which I think is awful. I think that's absolutely awful. And so far, the Clair Obscur developers have taken a stance against that. They've said, we are happy with our game. Guillaume has come out and been like, he has literally said, he said when he was asked like, hey, what can other developers learn from our game? He was like, I don't think they can learn anything. Oh, let me turn music on again. He was like, I don't think they can learn anything because this game was insanely lucky. We were insanely lucky to get this game made. That was his stance on it. It was like, the fact that we got this game made, crazy. Yeah, Ubisoft is cool. They have gone out of their way to be like, we don't want our game to be weaponized. We made our game, we're happy with it. Whatever other people are doing, we don't care. We made our game, and that's it. So far. And I think that is great, because I don't think it's any benefit to pushing other game developers out. I don't think it's any reason to shit on the game developers. They're happy doing their thing. Cool, good for them. Other people like other games, some people don't like it. I mean, they just need some passion and can-do attitudes. Exactly, right? Guillaume is literally said there's nothing anyone can learn because we just got lucky. The one thing he said was like, just make a game that you think is good or something, was what he said, I think. He was like, I think his quote was like, the only thing I can recommend is just make a game you think is fun, and then maybe people like it. That was it, basically. Which, you know, that's pretty much the best advice you can give to anyone, right? Like, will the game be successful? Maybe not, but you know, just make something you enjoy, and hopefully other people enjoy that too. But you know, he's been out there saying like, there's nothing to replicate. We got super lucky with our game. We found one of the best music composers in video game history on a random French forum. We found one of the writers in a random casting call on Reddit, right? It's just, it was a lot of stars aligning, and they recognize that. They're not out there saying like, oh, we just wanted to make a good game, and we just focus on the players first, and no DLC, and also other game developers are cringe, right? So I really appreciate that. What I don't appreciate is that the fan base is still rabid. The fan base is still 24/7 attack. They did this so much that on the Claire Obscure Reddit, there's a rule against this now. Do not put other games down. There's a rule against this because these people cannot stop themselves from shitting on other games with Expedition 33. The irony of this too was that there was a thread where I got massively downvoted for saying this, and then this rule got enacted like straight afterwards, which is really funny to me. But they're shitting on Ubisoft so hard that I'm unsubscribed. I think there's still a lot to shit on Ubisoft because they still do that, but hey, look at this. But anyway, these people literally couldn't stop themselves so much that there has been a subreddit rule to do not shit on other games, right? So what I don't appreciate is the fan base. Like, once again, fans ruin everything. People can't just enjoy anything anymore. Everything has to be like, this thing is like, I enjoyed this thing and this thing is bad. I enjoyed this thing, so therefore this thing is bad, right? We can't just have Clair Obscur can't just be good. It has to be good at the cost of everything else, right? Clair Obscur is good because Star Wars Outlaws is bad. Clair Obscur is good because Ubisoft is bad. Clair Obscur is good because mouthwashing is bad, right? Like, it always has to be at the cost of something. People can't just be like, oh, I enjoyed this game, right? I just enjoyed Clair Obscur. It's not good because all the games are bad. It's just a good game, right? And another like endline take. It also has the other problem, which is that like, in my opinion, and based on what the developers have said, they wanted to have two endings that are equally valid, right? They wanted to create a game with equally valid endings. But just as per usual, the community cannot have anything be gray. Nothing can be gray. There's one good, one bad ending. And I just think that's obnoxious. I just think it's like, it's just so counterintuitive to having interesting discussions about anything or to analyzing media or anything. When you take gray things or bad things and make them good because you can't handle them, it's just boring. People do that with a lot of games. They do it with Life is Strange, they do it with The Last of Us. Like, any game that has moral ambiguity or has difficult choices, people will take the difficult out of the choice by creating headcanons. They'll be like, oh, well, actually, what Joel does in The Last of Us isn't bad because the Fireflies are bad. They're evil. That's what that isn't bad. Oh, well, they couldn't, no cure can be made, right? There's stuff like that where it's just like, they take interesting character moments, they take interesting choices, they take interesting endings, and they just ruin them by trying to make them black and white. And, that's not a mark against Clair Obscur at all. I'm just saying, the fans are awful. Just an awful, awful, awful fan base. Which is pretty much true for every game. Play the piano worse, so yeah. But with that said, I mean, no doubt. Clair Obscur has Joel Doom the whole world, but I'm okay with it. Everything, all the meta stuff aside, all the gameplay complaints aside, the character writing in this game is stellar, the world building is stellar, the story is stellar. That's not to say anything else is bad. Like, the gameplay is good, I enjoyed it. The fights are good, the sceneries are good, the art style is good, but yeah, I think Disco Elysium is a better game for sure, but they're still two very, very good games. Solid contenders. I definitely put Clair Obscur above Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but I'd probably say that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a more compelling gameplay game. It has more compelling gameplay, for sure. Alright, we have a few games left on the list. But I think I'm over the biggest ranting games. Maybe except for a couple. Well, we have Wrath coming up, but... Alright, Pacific Drive is a game that I think... and I started Pacific Drive thinking this is one of the best games I've ever played, and I ended it thinking this was a pretty mediocre experience. It's a game with a solid idea, with fun mechanics that end up kind of like being a little bit boring and not utilized correctly. Really like the core gameplay idea of it, with you having a car, traveling places, putting things into the car, upgrading your car, that type of stuff. Awesome. All the like getting specific materials from one specific place, going through the same areas over and over and over and over and over and over again, just to get one specific material from here or there. That type of stuff, not too compelling to me. Music was great in the game though. I still actually have some of the songs on my playlist, so that's good for sure. The story was whatever. It was like an actually bad story, so I think like a decent game. I'd definitely put it like, I don't know if I rated this higher than Yakuza 6 or not. They're probably pretty similar in ratings, honestly, but I'd probably put this below Yakuza 6. Let's take a gander. 7.3 Pacific. Okay, so they were like in the same ballpark. I rated this slightly higher, but you know, we can't all be perfect. All right, on to Blue Prince, the game of the year that should have been, the boy that should have died, whatever the Harry Potter thing is. I think I see a lot of hype for Blue Prince that after playing the game I feel is a little bit unwarranted. And I kind of left Blue Prince thinking that, like, I don't know if a lot of people really played the game. I feel like a lot of people maybe played the game for like 4 hours, and they were like, oh, that was cool. That was a cool game. But then the more you play the game, I feel like the more the game kind of falls apart. It has I will preface this by saying it is a very good game with a very compelling narrative that utilizes a lot of mechanics in interesting ways. That will probably spark future games like that in this genre, basically. It has a lot of cool things going for it in terms of the way it tells its story is compelling and interesting, especially, well, for a while at least. It really gives the impression this is like a crazy world with a lot of like weird stuff happening in it. And especially at the start of the game when you have a lot of puzzles going, it's actually really, really compelling to go into the house and be like, oh, I'm gonna draft this room into that room and that room and this room. What's this room, right? That experience is really, really cool at the start of the game when you have 50 puzzles you're trying to solve, and every day you're solving something new, you're learning something new. Step by step by step, you're like, oh, I learned this thing, I learned that thing. But the more you play the game, the more puzzles you solve, the more specific outcomes you need, and the more frustrating the game becomes. The game doesn't have very good mechanics for drafting houses, or for drafting your house. Those mechanics are pretty bad. And the more you play with them, the more bad you realize that they are, the more grindy they become, and the more difficult it becomes to get the things you're looking for, which is that you end up just grind to not to solve a puzzle, but to see if there's a puzzle there even, right? I did a lot of things, and I even did a lot of it off stream, where I was like, I want to see if getting this order of rooms, or getting this room, or doing this thing is a puzzle in the game. And then you end up just doing it, and it ends up doing nothing for you, which can be really, really, really frustrating. Because you end up spending a lot of times doing essentially nothing in the game. And the same applies for like taking notes. This is a game that needs copious amounts of notes to solve puzzles in. You need crazy levels of notes. There's just a lot of knowledge checks in this game. But the game has no in-game way to take these notes. There's no in-game notepad. There's no, there's no clipboard that you can like put notes on that your character writes things down on. You have to take all these notes yourselves, which I did through hundreds of screenshots, and some of these things are required to get some of the puzzle solutions, which is crazy, right? Like, to solve some of the puzzles, you need to have just an insane amount of notes, which the game doesn't utilize for you. And what that meant for me is that once I realized that, I had to go through rooms, take pictures of everything again and again and again and again. And even then, I forgot some stuff, or some stuff that I didn't realize were important to the plot. Then I had to go back and take pictures again and again and again and again. That's really, really, really frustrating, and it's just bad game mechanics, honestly. The other problem too, and you know, slight spoiler territory, I guess, is that the story doesn't have a satisfying conclusion to it. The story kind of feels like it ends on like a little bit of a cliffhanger, where it's just like you're kind of like I remember getting to a point I was like, is that it? There's more cutscenes, right? Like we're gonna do more in the game, and there was like, no, not really. It's like, and that's apparently the intended thing for the developers. They apparently intended the game to just end like that, which I think, you know. Hey Serp, we can have open-ended stories. We can have you can have narratives that don't have a conclusion per se, but I feel like this ended in a bad way. It didn't leave me satisfied. It left me thinking like that's it, which isn't good. But still an overall pretty solid experience. I'll probably put it on par with Papers, Please. I think I'm more likely to watch someone play Blueprints again than Papers, Please. So, official Geoguessr soundtrack, yep. It's my official Yappin soundtrack. I think it's a good spot for it. Alright, more mouthwashing. I heard a lot of good things about mouthwashing, so I think I went in with pretty high expectations, and I think, honestly, the game ended up like disappointing me a little bit. It's... You know, I played the game and I was like, I didn't know if it was supposed to be a serious game or not. I didn't know, like, what the game was supposed to be about. And it just kind of ended up being, like, a little weird game that might have been better with voice acting, where just a little, like, really absurd, gross stuff happens, and then the game ends. And it didn't really, like, leave a lasting impact on me. I didn't think it was, like, super interesting. I'll probably, like, put it, like, right here. I think, you know, I think I would rather play Go-Go Town again. I think I would rather watch someone play Go-Go Town again. Honestly, I might even put it like here. I think I would be more interested in watching someone play Exchange of Hope Sparrow. Mouthwashing was like an alright game. I don't even remember, what was the last boss in Mega Man X? This game had a bullshit last boss that had like multiple faces, right? Like all these games do. I don't even remember. I can't recall. Your Honor, I can't recall. I think I'd rather play Mega Man X than Contra, but I think both these games are, you know, they're retro games. I've said this a million times. I'm not really gonna judge retro games. Judgment. Ade Decke Nine. I'm trying to... Here's the thing with me and Judgment. I did not enjoy this game. It was a thoroughly uninteresting experience overall. Didn't like the new character, didn't like the story in it, like with all Yakuza games. And most of the side activities were not that fun, nor karaoke. And thinking about the game, I can't remember a single good Yakuza moment. I don't know if it had a single good moment in it. I remember we had that side quest where all your friends show up for you, but I think that's like about it. I don't remember what I judged this game, but I think I would have to put it here, honestly. In terms of like enjoyment, I think it's just like it's like a blank space in my head that I don't think I'll remember. Well, did we have a single Judgment clip? Even I don't even think we had a single Judgment clip. What a bad game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Lord of the Rings Gollum. This was a wheel spin. We spun the wheel, we got Gollum. I played it for 1 hour, 59 minutes, and I refunded it. genuinely one of the worst games ever made. Like, this is an absolutely awful game. It was still full price when I bought it, meaning 50 euros. And this is just a type of game that it's not even worth playing to learn about it. You know, sometimes you're like, you might be like, I wanna make my own impressions of the game. Oh, I wanna like, it can't be that bad. Or maybe it's so bad it's good. Maybe I'll have fun with it because it's so bad it's good. Just a genuinely poorly made, awful game. No one should buy this. Don't play it. It's barely recognizable as a game. If you went to ChatGPT and said, make me a game without any instructions, it would make a better game than this, guaranteed. It's just so bland. It looks bad. The story's boring. Just the gameplay is bad. It's just a bad game. Just an absolutely awful game. It's one of those games that like it defies expectations for how bad a game can possibly be. That's how bad this game is. It's so bad you can't even understand how bad it is. You go into this thinking it can't be. You're like, it's gonna be bad, but it can't be that bad. And somehow it is worse than you could have imagined. Imagine the worst game you've ever played, or that you can imagine right now. Golem is worse than that. I'm not even kidding you. Go play it. You'll see. I'll bet money on it. Imagine the worst game ever you've ever played or you've ever seen. Golem will be worse than that. All right. Not Tonight, another game I didn't finish. We're always leaving this at the bottom, by the way. This is just gonna be the bottom. Not Tonight's another game I didn't finish. It's a Papers, Please like set in Britain. Follows a similar style to Papers, Please. I just didn't finish it because I was just kind of over it. You know, I think it does what Papers, Please does in an interesting way, but it's just like it's kind of the same thing, and it's just like a really long game for no reason. I think we played this for like 12 hours or something, and we didn't finish it. Oh, wait, I played this way more than 3.6 hours. It was like 2 streams, wasn't it? Oh, no. I played it for 3.6, but I think the average time to finishes was 13 hours. Still followers, trash. Hey, that's like every game though. That's pretty much every game. I don't have a good track record of getting followers. Just chatting though, up big, 0.1 followers per hour. Which was the highest? It's Pathologic, I think. Oh no, it's Untitled Goose Game. Well, this is cheating though, cause we played this for 1.2 hours. We played Pathology for 120. So we almost had 1 follower per hour for 120 hours. If you go by games that we actually played for, yeah, but this is because I got a Dan raid. This one Dan raided me, so it doesn't really count. Subnautica, this is actually natural. So Subnautica was a good one. Subnautica had natural followers. We got like 1 follower per 0.5 per hour. That's pretty good. My Summer Car? That's strong. Bloodborne? Pretty strong. Dark Souls 2? Pretty strong. Death Stranding? Pretty strong. Ugh. Oh, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's not too bad. Wrath of the Righteous. Oh, God bless. Yeah, Not Tonight is like it's a game I'd be like, hey, if you had fun, you might enjoy this, but I'll probably ultimately just put it like here. Nora Prophet actually liked it. I like that this game. It's a relatively solid card game. Has
any bags?
No.
No.
I am hereby increasing the subs per hour in just chatting.
Yo, sir, thank you so much for your 71 Montherinos. Much Picciato, Mikado, Minato, and Potato. Welcome back to bag and your all for incredible emoticons for this new year. 71 Montherinos. Jesus Christ. Nowhere Prophet was a... Maybe I should bring some of these games up because people won't even recognize them. Nowhere Prophet. This is a pretty cool... overall pretty cool card game. Had like a bit of interesting world to it, has some interesting mechanics to it. I really liked the follower mechanic, the fact that all your cards are followers. And you can see them like down here, these are like your followers, so they can get injured, they can die. So that was kind of a cool twist to it. Overall, not a solid enough game mechanic if you need to play it again. We did like 2 or 3 runs, I think, so you know, I had a good time with it, but overall, not a game that I would like return to. They're making a new game, these people, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. They're making a new game, these people. It's somewhere, but this is like an overall solid game with some interesting mechanics, but not super interesting. I definitely put this above Not Tonight and Mouthwashing. I'd put it above these as well. It's probably a toss-up for me between the Excavation of Hope, Sparrow, and Nowhere Prophet, but both solid games for sure. Finding Paradise. All right, we're into the. I'll just judge Finding Paradise and Imposter Factory together. Imposter Factory. What the hell? So these are part of the To the Moon. This is the To the Moon series. We played all the games in the To the Moon series, and these are just like overall solid games. They have a compelling narrative. They're very emotional. I would say, you know, the only detriment to these games is really just the fact that they aren't voice acted. So you end up in that, you know, there's a lot of reading in them, and you don't necessarily get all of that like emotional weight that you might otherwise get in games like this. But there's like anytime I play these games, I always like dread all the reading, but I end up leaving them thinking like, wow, that was a good experience. I super enjoyed that. So we'll probably just put these games together. We also played the beach episode and stuff. I don't think they're here. Probably put these around here somewhere. These are games that I would definitely watch people play again. I think this is a good spot for them. I look forward to like the conclusion to the franchise. Very cool games, very compelling, very emotional. So. Alright, Indica. Indica's another game that I went into thinking it would be pretty good, and it started out really strong, but then the more we played, the more kind of like whatever the games became for me. I don't remember how the game ended. How the hell did Indica end? Ruby the Fish Factory. Oh, I remember now. I remember how the game ended. Yeah. It's a interesting game that tries to tell a narrative in an interesting way, but it ends up not really utilizing that too much towards the end of the game. And a lot of the stuff towards the end of the game just kind of felt a bit nonsensical to me, and it wasn't really super interesting. It had a lot of like these kind of pointless puzzles that you get in these games, where you kind of just do some pointless stuff just to do it. And I remember not being too satisfied with the ending either, so it was an okay game. I would rate Indica okay out of 10. I'd probably put it like, yeah, I think this is a good spot for it. I'd probably put it like around Judgment. Stronghold Crusader Definitive Edition. Stronghold Crusader ended up being a pretty solid game that I actually thoroughly enjoyed. It's one of those games where, you know, I get like a game redeem and I'm like, and I'm thinking like, ooh,